Hello vlog. I don't know where I left off, but it is the next day. I did hot yoga this morning. It is about noon. I came home, immediately took a shower because I didn't take a towel. If you have never been to hot yoga, take a mat because you don't want to be slipping inside and on a community mat. Did that. Nasty. Take a freaking sweat towel, and I have every other time. I don't know, I forgot today. Take your water. Bless you. And wear, for me, this might be a personal thing, but wear long pants because the other time I didn't and my knees were slipping and sliding. It was disgusting. Yoga pants, water, mat, sweat towel. I'm gonna do some skincare right now, and then my friends invited me thrifting last night, but it was the same time, they were gonna go the same time as my hot yoga, so I was like, commitments. I'm probably not going to meet up with them because by the time I'm done with this, done with eating, yeah, and I'm gonna see them tonight. So we are doing Love Island Murder Mystery at Lexi's. I still need to get all of my stuff for my watermelon salad and make that, take that. Not drinking. I have in a commitment to my health and losing weight, mostly losing weight. I'm trying to avoid drinking. And Brian was like, you should talk about that because it is tempting. Like, I didn't think it would be as tempting. I felt like I was a pretty, I don't know what the word is, but like, I mean, not disciplined, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't drink during the week. I just drink socially. But I went out to Square Roots and I was like, I'm gonna get a Coke because I don't want to get a drink. And usually I get a water. So I think that was a good hack for me. And I did that at my mom's dinner too. So I'm just gonna go that route. Also, I'm a cheap ass, so I'm like, well, I paid $3 for this drink. I needed to drink it, you know? But anyways, right now I'm gonna do some skincare. I'll show you current products. Looking cute up here. Very cute. Here's our medicine cabinet. I don't know why I have so many deodorants. That's Brian's. That's Brian's doing, but here's my skincare up here. I dried off my face, obviously, from getting out the shower, so I'm going to re-wet my face with just some rose water. I literally got 2 bottles off of Amazon maybe like a year ago now, and I just keep refilling this. Easy for travel. I think the idea is that having a wet base helps the product sink in more. I don't know if you can see my eye twitch. You probably can't, but I've had an eye twitch all year, so I need to decrease my stress levels because it's been going crazy. I think it went away and then Brian had his emergency thing and it's just been going wild. So next up I have the Dermasil AHA glycolic acid toning solution. I use 3 toners. There's this woman on TikTok that really influenced me to use multiple toners. So I just put that in my hand and then I pat it on. And I don't know if this is correct, but I do my toners from thinnest to thickest. So as you can see here, this is literally just a liquid. This one is, I literally got it from Marshall's. It was on clearance. I got it before these other toners. It's by Beekman 1802. Vegan goat milk for combination skin. It's a pore minimizer and has niacinamide and black tea ferment. I'm almost out of this actually. But it does have a thicker, a little bit of a thicker, you can see like it's like cloudy consistency than that first Dermasil. So again, I just put that in my hands. No cotton pads here. Just to, I want you to see my bra. So I put that on my chest, put it down my neck. Usually I do this right after the shower. Obviously I wanted to show you. And then this is the third and final toner, another Dermasil oatmeal milk toner, and I think they say this is the dupe of the Thayers, I think that one is. And I would say out of all 3 I would get this one. It, you're gonna see, like makes my skin super hydrated, but you can see that shine. Okay, next up is my vitamin C niacinamide by Butte de Provence. Another Marshall's pickup. Usually I just go to whenever I'm running out of really anything. I think now I'm starting to be like, oh, would buy again. Oh, like a routine. But before, I would just go to Marshall's and see what they had, look at the ingredients, and get the one with like the least amount of ingredients aside from the thing I'm searching for. So here is the ingredients. So most of those ingredients, we knew what they were, but that's usually what I aim for. However, after this one, I did get the Good Molecules because this one is like, seemed like it was already running out. Friends use Good Molecules, so I just picked that one up as my replacement of when this runs out. And then this is another one that I just pat on. I used to be like, I don't know, these skin products aren't doing much for me, there's not much of a difference. But now I'm starting, like, as I've tried so many, I am starting to see like the ones I want to rebuy. I'll probably buy these again. Definitely the oat milk toner. I would try the Thayer's. I literally got these from Dollar Tree, so they were $1. Easy entryway. I do have the ordinary glycolic acid, so I think these are the same. I believe they are exactly the same thing. And this was cheap from like Ulta too. And then I used this like on my armpits. Like you can use it for dark spots, so like armpits, between the thighs. I haven't been consistent between my thighs, but for armpits, I feel like I have seen a difference. And like even though you think you're like scrubbing in the shower, I do use a cotton pad on my armpits for this one. And it's not clear once I wipe, so it is getting up that extra dirt that I can't get. So this has been cool. I know people use this on their scalp too. I haven't got into that. I think it's more for like, maybe if it's on your scalp for like dandruff, and I don't have that, so I don't know if I will ever get into that. But multiple uses and a lot in here. I mean, it's 8.1 fluid ounces. This one is 4. Oh, so I guess 2 of these would make up one of these, and I got this for $1. Probably would do this again. I think this was like $13 or $15. And then the last current step is just moisturizer. So right now I'm using Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer by e.l.f. It has hyaluronic acid, jojoba seed oil, and vitamin E. This is a thing that like I would say I haven't seen a difference on. It's not oily, which I appreciate, but I don't know if it's the most hydrating. I don't know, maybe I should use it by itself and like pay attention. There is a cream that is like super hydrating, but expensive, that I just loved before. I got it as a Christmas gift one year. I think it's by Dr. Jart ceramide, and I love that for like winter. It is thicker, but it's not oily. And then also in winter, I have a beef tallow that I was also gifted. One is from Whole Foods. This is the one whipped tallow. If I'm feeling really dry, I would put this on, but I haven't been this summer, so usually a winter thing. But that is skincare. Maybe keep this routine. We'll see. I do have another backup moisturizer already. I am not bad. I have just like accumulated things, so I want to go through my things before I buy new one. So we'll see what replaces this once I'm done, and I'm almost there. While that was skincare, I do use like a face wash and a exfoliator, so I figure I'll show you the whole thing, give you the whole run-up of what I've been using. So another e.l.f. Holy Hydration Clean Freak Daily Cleanser has hyaluronic acid. Seemingly okay, good. This was a gift I got for Christmas, so almost through this one. I got this one and the moisturizer my mom got me. So moisturizer's almost done, face wash about halfway there, and then I did get the thirst drops, I think they're called, and ran through that at the same time I bought that one for myself. I will be doing a product empties and what I've replaced it with in another video. I think this one's gonna be too long, so we'll figure that out. And for my exfoliator, this was a gift. This and the whipped tallow, my friend, we were doing like a gift exchange for Christmas last year, and it was like gift your favorites. So these were 2 of her favorites, and I can understand why. So the beef tallow, and then this one is a Cure brightening facial scrub. A lot of the exfoliant. I don't know what it is. This is 100% vegan, so I'm wondering if it's like an almond or something. Walnut shell. It's crushed up walnut shell, so you're definitely getting that exfoliant. And you know, people hate it on St. Ives. I love an exfoliator. Like, I feel like it's doing the job. It's getting that dead skin. Obviously, using this like once or twice a week, maybe, if I'm feeling that. but that's an upgrade from St. Ives. I haven't used St. Ives since I was like a teenager, but I do like it. This is good. Okay, now that's all skincare. Let me know what, like, if you have a like favorite moisturizer, or maybe like a niacinamide, or I do have a retinol, like a nighttime routine, but I'm really bad about it. I do have products for that with retinol, but I'm also scared about like the sunscreen aspect of it because I'm so bad about the sunscreen. I do use like an e.l.f. one if I go to the beach. Like, I'm very bad about the sunscreen part of it, so I don't even try to get into retinol, but I know how good it is for your skin, so I just need to work that into my routine. Baby steps. I feel like this year I finally got into a skincare routine, whereas before it was a goal. So now daytime routine, good. Nighttime routine, working on it. Baby steps, my friend. Baby steps. This is breakfast lunch. Brian made some ground beef with peppers, onions, jalapeno, some beans, and then there's rice underneath there. I put half of an avocado, some sour cream, and then I've just got some tostadas, and we're gonna watch Obsession. Okay, I'm not a movie girl, but why are all the freaking new movies like colorless? There's no freaking color, everything's gray. What's going on? Is that strategic? Okay, so I'm at Aldi and I'll show you what I got. Peaches, eggs, cantaloupe, sour cream, non-rice, feta, pita, stew meat, 2 of these pesto pizzas because they've been delicious, and then watermelon. And this is absolutely ridiculous. Crazy. Yeah, we know why. Dumb. And if you know how hard it is to get these pops, they are that girl. They've been playing Tetris though. And otherwise, from what I showed, I just got 2 things of edamame, these popsicles, and some cheese. And we out of here. There we go. Back home. It is about to be 4. I gotta be at Lexi's at 6, but she's only like 10 minutes away, so I've got time. Gotta start cutting up this watermelon, the peaches, the basil, and then I've already got the dressing ready. My review of Obsession is I'm glad I didn't pay for that. It's on Peacock. I don't know. It was stupid. I don't get scared from like scary movies. They're just funny, stupid to me. That one was just stupid. Halfway through, I was like, I told Brian, I was like, this is why I don't pay to watch movies. But I mean, I understand keeping up with like current media. I do feel more in the know. I don't know. Is that a good enough excuse to watch bad movies? And the thing is that people don't call it a bad movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of a critic. Anyways, gonna cut this up, get a little bit ready. The theme is neon, so I'm glad I asked my friends. I'm gonna just wear this white shirt, and then I've got like a pink on pink skirt that I'll show you. Well, I was literally gonna go over in like, I have on these like cozy pants, but so I'm keeping it very cozy is what I'm trying to say. In case this is helpful to anyone, I cut the watermelon in half, and then from that half, I cut that in half, and then I cut that half in half to where I have a quarter, and then cut the rind off. So like right below it, it's like barely any on the rind, but no white. Then I just flip that thing over, slice, 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 slice. And then because I want it to be a salad, make them like more like bite-sized pieces. Maybe like this one. Repeat the process. Like I talked about previously, just putting it all in a bowl so it's easy to retrieve. I'm gonna cut up the rest of this. Get some basil from the garden. So you can see where I have already, like, I cut that one, it didn't grow. I cut this one and it grew more, so that's great. And then they're starting to flower too. So no, I'm just gonna cut some not on camera. Okay, got a handful. The idea is that you want to cut like right below a leaf so that it can grow more. So like I cut and then it grew from the side. So basically you do want to cut more so that your plant can bloom more actually. So don't be afraid to. I was afraid to cut it at first, but it has kept growing, so all good here. What has not bloomed once, and we are in August now, is this tomato plant, and I can see why, but it wasn't always like that. I had faith in it. Then now these are just starting to bloom, and truthfully I have no idea if they're jalapenos, little sweet peppers, but we've got some blooms going, so that's cool. This, she got too much water in it. I don't think she's ever gonna bloom, but we will see. Again, not sure what kind of pepper it is. And then this one has already bloomed and died off where it did, so we'll be having some more tomatoes, I'm guessing, but we'll see how that goes. I found that if you put them in water, it helps keep them alive and fresh. When I just put them out on the counter, they just dried up. So I literally just fill a cup of water and put the little stem. And actually some of my stems starting to go root, so I'm curious if that will grow more. I'm actually going to try to plant it and see, but of interest. But also wash your basil. There's little buggies crawling around and such. The watermelons have been moving through this house for real. Smoothies, basil too, but this is what I'm going to end up taking. I'm going to take the leftover dressing I had, and then feta for those who want it. But yeah, that's what I'll be taking, along with some popcorn actually. And by popcorn, I literally just mean bags because it's very girl dinner of me. You know? You know. Just like a watermelon. Oh. It's about 4:30. I just put some heat protectant in my hair. Gonna do some curls. I don't know. I'm not very particular about heat protectant. I did hear a hack once that if you spray it on the back of your hand, put a blow dryer in it, and you don't feel the heat, that's the protectant you should be using. This one's the Rapid Blow Dry Shield and Style Spray from Giovanni. Just got it from Marshall's, honestly. So it is 4:50. I'm about done with my makeup. I did some color on my eye, which I usually never do anymore. My favorite little palette, Milani. It's got like everything I'd ever want to use. Purples because I have brown eyes, browns because yes, and then I always use these two as my inner corner highlight, and it just like pops. I feel like it really brings my makeup together, and people really call it out. Does give you neon green eye boogers, but very cute. It's called the Gilded Flora. I got it a few years ago, and wouldn't you know, I got it at TJ Maxx. So would recommend. Just putting some blush on. I have a trusty dusty elf quad. It's just called Light powder blush palette Light. She's been around for years as well. Most of my makeup products, like when I used to work at Walgreens, which was throughout college, I would buy so much makeup. Now I don't really get into that. I don't do my makeup as much, and when I do, it's super light. I never even do like eyeshadow or really mascara anymore. I used to be so heavy into mascara, but it is fun to dabble in once in a while, and the theme is neon, so I figured put some color on my eyes. I do always do like a blush and just some concealer, and then my eyebrows. I have started to do like a little, I don't want to call it contour, I mean it might be, but I just kind of like focus on what's already there. I have a dent here. I just use another elf product in their contour makeup stick, so 805 Call Me Maple. Just got this, obviously you can tell I'm a clearance girl. This one is by Pretty Smart Photo Blur Perfect Finish Deep Matte Neutral. This might even just be like a powder, but I'm just using it as like a topper for that contour. I didn't really see it come off much, so maybe that's why it was on clearance. Maybe I gotta work into it, you know? There's some powder. But like I said, I just work in that divot that I already have. Oh yeah, I think it's working. Do you see that color? You see more color than it was? I think so. I do like little freckles with this Revlon Color Stay. It's actually for your brows, but I just do, like I said, little freckles, and I already kind of have some, so sometimes I just accentuate what's there. Ooh, that's dark. And then other times I just try to keep it super light. It's all coming out like actually darker than usual. But if that's the case, then I just go like that, kind of blur them in. Do you think it is just a little cute touch? Sure, you've been getting crazy views of my hair the whole time. Brows, I use a Revlon Color Stay brow pencil. Just run it over and then use a little spoolie to brush it out. And I always use a little handheld. I never really get close to the mirror. I'm also not a sit in front of the mirror girly. I will probably put on another layer of mascara, give them another curl, and then do the under eye. Eyebrows are super simple. Sometimes I think about cutting off my tail and just having them go straight. My eyebrows mostly stay in place. I do want to get, I use a little gel. This one's the Kosas Air Brow, which I liked. It does make it feel like there's a little hairspray on it, if you know what I mean. I've tried other brow things, mostly just like cheapy ones like e.l.f., and it doesn't feel like anything's on it. This is basically out. Like, I am scooping up air. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a color at the top. That's what's left. So I do, tomorrow I'm going with my Montana girls shopping. So I do want to get a brow gel that will like really hold them down. I think I've been looking at the NYX one. Like when the girls do like the soap brows, I just don't think that'll look good on me because I have such a small forehead. Check that out and replace this baby girl. But she was cool. She was a good one. Probably not hygienic, but whatever. Do give it a little lick. And at first I go in with that neon yellow just to give it a base. And just go in my corner. Obviously you can spray your brush instead of licking it. I'm just disgusting like that. Shade is called What's Up Buttercup, so that's super cute. I've never paid that much attention to this palette, even though it's been with me for years. And I just build up that color. So base there, and then I go in with Busy Bee right next to it. I've tried the pink one. It's called Bouquet, and it's a sparkling one right next to that one I use, but it makes me look like I'm sick or have some like eye problem or something. This one just gives a little shimmer on top of the inner corner, make it pop a little bit more. As you can see, I like go above and below my actual inner corner. Not everybody's cup of tea, but it's mine. So even though my hair is still thin, I still just section it. I do like 3 sections. This used to be more applicable when my hair was thick, but it still, I think, helps give that like a little more volume and layered look. And I've had this curling iron for years. It is just a barrel, tapered barrel. Able to do like maybe 3 curls down here on each side. Around and that's it. Try to get close to the scalp as possible. I watched so many YouTube tutorials when I was like in middle school. My hair would be done, like very cute. I would do my shit. I guess pro about having thin hair is that it goes very quickly. Alright, layer 1 done. Layer 2 is most of the rest of my hair. I just have the top of my hair sectioned away. So I can put some curls at the top, make it look a little bit more voluminous. Last section, my comb, fat as flies, circling around, split it down the middle. And you can see that there's not much we're working with, but that's fine. This little curl in my bangs will do. This probably takes a total of like 10-15 minutes for me. I do like to take my bang portion and like swoop it forward. So I like to, my barrel is on my hair but not close to my scalp because I want it to be voluminous. Voluminous? You'll see. How do I do these two? And I don't do anything to the curls So while I'm curling the other hair, I do that at the end where I like put it all together. I used to never have to use hairspray because my hair was, I don't know, my hair would hold a curl when it was thick, but now it does not do that well. So looking crazy here, that's fine. I'm gonna flip back over, shake it out, and then probably put some dry shampoo to cover up some of those sparser spots. Brush this out, brush those curls out. And this is where the magic happens. Okay. Now you can kind of see it coming together. Probably give it another spray. I want it to be voluminous, so I'm just picking up sections, and like you see how that looks crazy. It's gonna die down, but help it out to hold higher. My bangs might be a little, oh, I thought it was gonna be tough, but it seems to be working out. And I'm cool with like big ratty hair. Like my hair's thin, I want it to look big. I don't want it to look ratty per se, but like messy I'm cool with. I always check the back of my head because it is my, like, I know people are like, the back of my head is not my concern. Well, as a thin-haired girly, it can look really bad back there. So, brush it out. I used to never have to care about that, but we do now, we do now. And then I'm probably, so if I was going out, I'd probably use this dry shampoo that has some color and just lift up that little layer, and it would fill in the sparse spots, but I don't think I'm caring that much. I'm just going to someone's house, and it makes my scalp feel like dirty, you know, when there's color on it. So, and I'm also not gonna take a shower before hanging out tomorrow, therefore I'm going to be using this hair. Sometimes the next day this color can like bunch up on the scalp and not look the most natural, so I'm going to avoid that today. But that's the hair, you know, it's looking beautiful actually. I do have to, I'm going to do a lip combo. It's NYX lip pencil in the color brown. So I'm going to put on some Livy Gloss. Lip Butter Balm by Juliette & Co. I think I just got this from Burlington in like a 3-pack. And it's actually very moisturizing. I spent a lot of time trying to look for a brown pencil that was close to my lip color. I think this is perfect. Sometimes I'm either doing brown or pinkies. Lately it's been brown. Usually I don't overline, because to me I can like just tell it looks fake on me, and I just did that. But look, it's not looking too bad. Maybe I'm over that. My favorite, I love a plumping gloss, so my favorite is Sephora. But I also do pinky, so this is a hard candy instant pout. Usually I'm going for lip plumper, so I've been through many. Like I said, Sephora is my favorite. It actually gets you all tingly, and I use, this is number 2, Outrageous Intense, and it does have like a little color, but it's mostly just like a shimmer, honestly. This hard candy instant pout is like a typical pinky that I go for, but this is not a good lip plumper. So I re-curled my lashes. If your lashes are stick straight and don't hold a curl, the key is waterproof mascara. It'll change your life. So I only have waterproof mascaras. I don't really like using mascara that much, but when I do, I've been using, there's actually There's no name on this one, but telescopic. There's a little bit on it. Telescopic. And then Lash Paradise. I think this is L'Oreal. The name is gone. So, like I said, used to be very into mascara, like my favorite product, but lately it's been blush. And I don't think I said which blush I use. I've been using She Glam. This one is color Risky Business. I love, love, love. That one's like a red one. I love Birthday Suit, but she is Dunzo. I do need to get another one of her, but she's like an orange tans situation. I'm gonna use telescopic on my bottom lashes. I use Lash Paradise for my first coat, and I just try to do telescopic on top, and it's not working out. So I'm just gonna do another coat of Lash Paradise. And then under eye really helps pull this together. And I keep saying under eye, I mean my bottom lashes. See, it just like, I mean, maybe you can't see. Just like really pose it together. Cute. I mean, I am gonna put some liner on my tight line, which I never used to do, but I think it makes a great difference. And I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This just came in like a, I think Brian's mom gave me like an Estee Lauder gift. This comes off really nicely. I only really use it for my tight line. I never do my waterline. I think it makes my eyes look smaller. But I have explored it a little bit recently. Now, just a look. I'm like, wow, I'm looking good. Okay, I'm gonna put my outfit on. Okay, I know I said I'm gonna do the pink skirt, which I probably am, but I was questioning this green skirt. I have never worn it. It still has the tags. It's from Walmart actually, and wow, it's so cute. Not fit for this occasion because we're literally gonna be chilling. I want to be comfy, but I need to bring her out. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I ended up putting on some of earrings that are super neon, and some hair clips. So looky. Considering these heels, and altogether it looks super cute, but I think that's too much for this get together, but she's looking cute. But since I have these orange earrings, I do have some orange flats that I've been loving, so I think I'm gonna do that, throw in a little bag, get my stuff, get out of here. It's like, let's see what time it is. 5:34, so perfect timing. Didn't end up liking the orange flats with this. Feels like it looks too intentional. I don't know, too matchy. So just going with my slides. And you're on my banister right now. Final jewelry, like I said, earrings, necklace, wedding ring, and then I found this blue ring. I've got a blue purse, so I'm like, I do have an orange ring, but I was like, no, it's too orange. I don't like a matchy. And then my bracelets. We are outie. See you later.
I just go to like random classes. Tomorrow I'm going to valpo. Sort of. Yeah, so we're just waiting on Alyssa, and sometimes there's like, oh, you're the killer, so you have to like lie about this or whatever.
I'm going to participate, but I don't want to move because he's laying on the
Okay,
bed.
you don't have to. You don't have to get up.
Melanie!
Nikolai.
Yeah, I like.
Oh, you think I'm sexy?
I like honey.
You're pricey.
That's fine. Yeah, she has.
Good morning vlog. This Sunday I am ready to go shopping with the gals in Valpo. Here's my outfits. I'm going back and forth on the bandana. I do want to wear them in Montana, so I'm trying to get used to them, but I don't know. Just a yellow shirt from Kohl's. Thrifted these. I think, what's the brand my shorts are, Brian?
What?
What's the brand my shorts are? Like Robin something? Royal Robins. Shoes, Shein, bag, maybe Target, honestly. I don't know, it's clearance. Jewelry. Again, I think that's the same thing I wore yesterday. Shein, Amazon, Pagoda, Shein. But to head out, I'm like, might take a sweater because it's a little It's a little windy. Let's see. Pretty check. Okay, so I just left Speedway and I had to ask someone paying at the pump like how to work it, because you had to lift the actual nozzle where like the gas, the pump goes in. I have never seen that. I felt kind of dumb and I was nervous to ask him, but he was an old man. He was nice. I was like, oh, thank you. I've never seen that. So now I know there's another gas pump like that. All right, we in Valpo. I always forget how cute it is out here, actually. So we're going to Blackbird Cafe. I haven't been out here that much. I've been to Stacks. I've been to the courthouse to get my marriage license. I've been to, there's a place, Radius? Yeah, I think I'm right in front of it. And then there's a bar out here too that's cool. I saw the Lost Years there one time. And I've been there other times. But yes, going to a Blackbird Pet Cafe right now. Okay. It was windy at that gas station. Okay, no. Okay, we gotta come down here more. Oh yeah. Guys, I'm in my vlogging era. I know that. I'm like, should I be in the vlog?
I did my makeup today.
I did not. Hi guys. Hi Alyssa. Look at it. Everything looks good. Here, give me a hug. I'm in my lemon bar. Blueberry scone.
I started cheesecake.
And then Nikki's getting an apple tuna. These tables together. That bitch big. Okay, I split mine in fours. Alyssa. I couldn't figure out how to make it.
I didn't even have a shareable side.
Ooh, they put their whole coochie into this. It's so good.
This is our first meal.
We've never been out before.
Try to find something similar like Amazon.
Y'all, that place was so good. Shouts to Blackbird Cafe. I got the cafe special Thai coffee and then a lemon bar, and then you saw that we like split up all of our treats. That was freaking delicious. Honestly, I have so much coffee left too. That was actually a lot of food. Right now we're gonna go to Marshall's and do some shopping. I think the girls are looking for like a workout set for Montana, and then I wanted to get some eyebrow gel, a hair mask, and yeah, so we'll see what today brings us. All right, Valpo has huge shopping plazas. Like this, my friends texted in the group chat, like they have everything. They do. Dangerous territory. I've been on a shopping spree lately, but I'm really liking these like suede bags. This one's super cute. I just don't like the branding of it, but very cute. All this texture is beautiful. This one I really liked. Cute. I love these little turtle shells. And then classic. I don't know, so much good stuff out here. This one is stunning. Stunning. And I love all the beaded ones. I think this one's really cute, but I'm kind of over the tomato thing. Oh wait, these are strawberries. So cute. I don't know. So it's a 2-pack with the brown and the pink. Yes. I think I'm gonna get them. It's cute. This is cute, but I already have a lot of blue tops, so probably gonna leave this one. Going absolutely brazy out here. But are these cute or are these grandma? I think they're cute. I don't know. If these are in my size, I would immediately get them. So cute. Okay, actually I found a 9.5. I'm not loving them as much as I thought. What do you think?
Nice. So Jasmine can show me what I'm doing. And then I don't know if I'm gonna get this or not, but it's just like an A.
Okay.
Necklace. I got some earrings. Let me see.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Those are so cute.
Oh, House of Harlow I love.
I'm gonna have to go over there.
That one's cute.
Yeah.
I like the chain of that one.
Can I copy you? If there's
Girl,
another
yeah.
one?
Nikki found me this shirt.
Yeah, they're cute.
Cute.
The pants are a little short though, so I feel like
Went crazy and clearance. Number 2. This is so cute. Or am I a grandpa? I don't know. This isn't super my style, but pretty sick with the freaking taper candles. Come on. That is a cutie bookshelf. And this is cute too. Did I think I'd be trying on clothes at Ross? No. But here I am. Not as overstimulated as I thought. Super cute, but super assy. My butt cheek is right here. I don't know. I don't feel that comfortable. The front is so cute. Probably not. Probably not. Actually liking these. I've done the squat test. This isn't rolling. I think, yeah. They feel great too. And I got pockets. Ladies and gents, I said I was gonna ride this on the horse in Montana. I was kidding. But it's literally $5 freaking dollars. Even if I put like a shirt on top of it. This is cute. Getting kind of my vibe, but I think it's a shirt because there's no way this is a dress. Could not be for me. Same thing here. Just too short for me, and I don't like that part, but cute for somebody for sure. And it comes with this little belt. Very nice. Not for me though. Last fitting ground because I'm overstimulated now. I think I'm gonna get it. So it's so cute. These ones I knew weren't gonna fit because they're medium, but the piece was of interest to me. Like it goes around your thighs so they don't ride up. I love that. Need to get some of those. These are too tight, but I do want a pair of these. I think they're cute. You can really see the shorts. Cute though. These fit great, but I thought the pockets were a cute accent, but now that I have them on, I don't love them. But they're cute. Okay, these are interesting. It's a short. It does look like a skirt, however, the middle part is like, I feel like it's gonna get droopy. I think I'm gonna leave. It is 5, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:34. We just left Target. I was like, yeah, Target gotta be my last one because I am overstimulated, but everybody was actually feeling the same. So Target was the last stop. I only got the pride skirt. That one ended up being really cute. I left the yellow skirt thing just because it was like 20 bucks, and I'm like, I'm on the fence, so no point in getting it. But that is the most shopping I've done in such a long time. I do feel like I've been on a little bit of a shopping spree recently. Typically I am not purchasing that many things, and you wouldn't know based on, I think, this vlog. I feel like I've done a lot of shopping on this vlog. Maybe not though. So anyways, not typical for me, but I have been spending the monies. My hack though is like looking at clearance. Can never go wrong because I have already what I need. I don't need anything, even if it's like, oh, we have a special event, I've got something. I don't need to go buy something. So when I go out, I really just look at the clearance, and I'm like, if something's cute and it's cheap, cool. If I really see something that I want, then I'm gonna get it too. But typically I have a good eye for clearance, as my friends say. But yeah, I am so totally wiped today. I think this is going to be the end of the vlog. I'm doing more videos. My goal is 1 a week. So if you like this type of thing, if you're interested in me, my life, my story, whatever the case freaking is, if you're nosy, I don't care. I'm nosy too. then follow me, subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, like let me know what you want to see, what you're interested in. I think this is so fun. I love long form videos, but I'm also on TikTok and Instagram too, more so TikTok as far as like sharing more, but I'm trying to do it on Instagram as well. So I'm just gonna go home, go see Brian, my Dunvey, and chill for the night. It is Sunday, so back to work tomorrow. But I think, yeah, you've seen the whole week, my whole week, and it's been busy, but I feel like that's like typical. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking the pace of life here. If you didn't know, I just moved back to Northwest Indiana, and when I say just, it's been like 7 months, but it's my first summer back. So I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun hanging out with friends, getting out there, trying new things, and yeah, just liking life. So love you, thank you for watching, bye.